Let's talk about the biggest problem in America we can solve for free, the shortage of caregivers. When I say caregivers, I'm talking about nursing assistants and home care workers. We need 8 million new caregivers to join the profession by 2028 just to take care of America. We've got people stuck in hospitals because there aren't enough caregivers for them to go home with. In my own state, in Washington State, on any given day, there's 400 Medicaid recipients stuck in hospitals for lack of caregivers. It's got to be a profession. It's got to be something that you can do for a career, and it's got to be a living wage job you can do in 40 hours a week. When you're working 60 hours a week, you're not reading to your kid at night, you're not coaching Little League, you're not cooking nutritious meals. You're stuck in kind of a hopeless, dismal kind of lifestyle, yet you've chosen to take care of people for a living. It just doesn't make sense. What really woke me up was in August of 2017, walking my dogs through Washington Park in Anacortes and finding one of my caregivers that had worked for me for years camping with her 4 kids. But they weren't camping, they were living there. And that was kind of the last straw for me, that something had to change, that this woman who works hard every day couldn't put a roof over her head. You know, these are the hardest working people in this country, and we've been treating them poorly for years, and it's amazing and a tribute to them how well they've treated our elders. But we've got to do better by them if we're going to honor our moms and dads. Caregivers provide maybe 65-70% of the hands-on care in our facilities and more in a home care setting because they're the only one there. And you can't have good care without them. And I think that's what we all want for ourselves and our families. And what we're getting right now is suffering. And that's not acceptable in the richest country in the world. But there's a solution. The Caregiver Act proposes a $12 an hour national wage subsidy on top of caregivers' market-driven wages wherever they are in the country. If we don't go up around $12 an hour, it's not going to get people off of safety net programs. We're basically going to be trading dollars. We need to get them free and clear of the benefits cliff, as I call it. And I believe this would put them into the middle class where they belong. We can elevate this group of people and really transform the nation around something I, again, think that all Americans can agree on. And it's free. Well, get involved. And getting involved means going to thecaregiveract.com, clicking on Take Action. There's a list of United States senators on the Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions Committee to contact. Calling them's best in my book, but an email's a good idea too. And then we've got a Facebook page, the Caregiver Act. Interact there, talk with folks. But we are the biggest group in America, caregivers. And if we are heard, we can do anything.